Every family wanted a puppy, but no one wanted the old giant waiting quietly in the corner. Every time the shelter door opened, he believed this would finally be his day. Every time, he was left behind. Some called him too old. Others called him too dangerous. No one cared enough to discover the gentle heart hidden behind those powerful eyes. Then, one rainy afternoon, someone finally looked past his size and saw his heart. While everyone else saw something to fear, she saw someone who had simply been forgotten. For the first time in years, someone reached out without fear, and all he wanted in return was a little kindness. She didn't see an old, frightening dog. She saw a lonely soul who had been waiting to be loved. He had been waiting inside the shelter for more than 3 years. Every family said the same thing. He's too old. He's too big. He's too scary. She looked at her parents and softly whispered, "I don't think he's scary. I think he's just been waiting for someone to love him." The father smiled, looked at his daughter, then at the old dog, and quietly said, "Let's take him home." After more than 3 years, the gate that had kept him waiting finally opened. This time, he wasn't being left behind. He was finally going home. For the first time in over 3 years, he wasn't watching another family leave without him. This time, he was finally walking beside one. He watched the world pass by, not from behind shelter bars anymore, but beside the little girl who had changed his life forever. He had never seen a place like this before, a home, where no one was afraid of him, and every door was finally open. Everything was waiting for him, a warm bed, fresh food, and a family. But after years of disappointment, trusting again would take time. For the first time in years, he slept without cold concrete beneath him. That night, he finally felt safe. When he opened his eyes that morning, she was still there. In that quiet moment, he silently made a promise to protect the little girl who had given him a second chance. The lonely dog who had once waited behind shelter bars was finally running free with the little girl who gave him a new life. Then, in a single heartbeat, everything changed. The little girl didn't see the danger, but someone else did. The world had called him dangerous, but when it mattered most, he became her guardian. In a single second, he saved the little girl who had saved him. They once judged him by his size, but in the end, it was his heart that saved a life. The dog everyone feared became the hero everyone would remember. Sometimes the biggest hearts are hidden behind the faces we fear the most. One little girl's kindness didn't just change a dog's life. It gave him a family, a home, and a reason to smile again. Never judge by appearances, because love can be found where you least expect it. 1 year later, he was no longer the dog nobody wanted. He had become a best friend, a protector, and forever a part of the family. He never forgot where he came from, and every time he returned, he reminded the world that every shelter dog deserves one chance, because one act of kindness can change a life forever. His story had a happy ending, but thousands of others are still waiting. Maybe the next hero